One of the things which I really admire about you is that you have a baby, you have a wife, you have a family, you have all of these, and you still continue to be involved with so many youth initiatives. And yet, you also have the time to be a full-time member of parliament, and that has its own set of responsibilities. How do you manage to balance so many things out? Which, if I look at an average politician, and you guys work like 14, 18 hours a day, it's ridiculous the work that you do. How do you manage all of that? Do you not sleep? Is that what it is?
No, it's not. But I think every politician has their own way of how they want to chart and how they want to design their life. There is no one set path. There is no one model path. And this is the model path. I think every politician has to balance concerns of his family, his parents, his children, their partners, and the needs of the party and the constituency as well. In my particular case, I really, focus on just, again, going the easiest thing, because one can get lost in all these responsibilities. The easiest thing is just to go back to yourself and look at yourself as a person, not as a politician. Because before a politician, you're a person, and as a person, if you know what drives you, as a person, if you know what gives you energy, as a person, you know what keeps you motivated and what helps you through difficult times, whether it's family, whether it's religion, whether it's fitness, whether it's the community, whether it's football. If as a person you know that I need these 2-3 things essentially in my life to be in order for me to perform my work, then you will look after those areas. So I think introspection and a lot of inner self-work is very important for a successful politician, or for that matter for any field. And therefore my inner work helps me understand that family, health is as important as giving time to the constituency. If that part of my life is settled, I'm able to do my other part, my work that much more better and more effectively.
I really like that point about that sort of self-reflection and knowing what your priorities are. And was there a specific time in your life where you just kind of took that time apart and said, I will figure out myself and what my principles are?
Oh, totally. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I am a big believer in taking time out, because there's just so many distractions. If I'm looking at myself, I'm looking like, oh, my peers are doing this, or my friends from high school are not even in politics and they're doing this. So you can just get distracted and completely forget who you are, because you're trying to emulate someone who's not you. You're trying to emulate what your parents want you to be. You're trying to emulate where your friends are. You're trying to emulate where your peers are. You're doing everything else except for trying to find out what drives you. And for me, that's a lesson that I took on very early in life, and therefore things that I do which help me stay connected with myself is I write a lot, keep a lot of diaries. I probably have like 100 diaries by now, which I keep, so I can sometimes, if I've gone astray, I can go back and say, well, this is my mission statement, these are my 10 goals, come back, do it. It's good to check. I love to, when I used to have more time, but go for meditation retreats as well. Just that used to really work for me. Solo holidays, that works for me.
Still?
No, that's been some time now, but I wish in my head, I'm still trying to reap the benefits of that one, which was a couple of years ago. But yeah, so I think that is really important, because, and I think that just cuts across every field. So that's very important, because, as I said, to go back to politics, politics is one of those careers where you might not have a designation, you might not have a senior VP on your business card, but you can have immense power. And with that power can either be very useful, or it can be very toxic as well. So it's absolutely necessary that you be useful till the time you have it, because again, power is a thing which never stays with you. It just, it's like you come and then go.
Yeah.
And so therefore, I think having come from a political family and seeing my own father, rise from bottom to the peak, having seen all those stages, and through all of those ups and downs, the person has remains the same. And that's what I want to be as well. Whether I'm in power or out of power, whether I'm doing this or not doing this, whether I have a lot of designations or not, the person the core values need to remain